Hey guys, it's Janice at Ozark Family Homestead, and we are starting a new video, another What We Eat in a Week video. And Andrew is making fun of me in the background. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. He's being a mess. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a hurry right now. He's still over there mocking me. He's repeating all the things that I'm saying. Okay, focus. We're in a little bit of a hurry because we went to church this morning, and then this afternoon we are going to go see family. So we're just making a pit stop here at home to eat lunch real quick. Anyway, what's going to happen is through the course of this video here, the whole point of it is for me to take 7 days and film our breakfasts, our lunches, and our suppers for our family of 9, to just take you guys along with us on some real life stuff. This video should be a little different than the ones we've done in the past because we have a few events to go to while I'm filming, and children will be missing during some of this video. So there's a grandma camp that children go to every summertime, and that happens to be this week, the week that I'm filming the What We Eat in a Week. So what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to pause, and I am going to show you what we're doing for lunch because it is in the process of being made right now. That's what all the noises and stuff are here in the background. I will tell you what we did for breakfast though, because that has already passed. So breakfast. So for breakfast this morning, we went to church, and church has a morning breakfast prepared every time. There's one sweet lady that used to be the head cook on, can I say what? You think it's okay for me to say? Okay, on the USS Nimitz. She used to be the head cook there, and so cooking for some people at church is no big deal for her, and she does an amazing job. So what we had this morning was kind of just a breakfast burrito thing. She had the flour tortillas there with tater tots, scrambled eggs, 2 types of sausage, pork and turkey sausage, and then all kinds of toppings. There was guacamole, salsa, shredded cheese, was there sour cream? What all else was there? She had bananas. Help me think, guys.
Guacamole, salsa, fruit salad.
Oh, the fruit salad.
Potatoes. Cereal stuff. Here.
Oh, cereal stuff. And then she usually has like fruit bars, Pop-Tarts, little things like that, little odds and ends. Shawn's getting, actually he's getting supper put together right now is what he's working on. So, and then there's all kinds of juices, the grape juices, cranberry juices, apple juice, coffee, chocolate milk, regular milk. She goes all out, and it is a blessing. We are able to focus on getting our jobs done, our work done, our farm chores done in the morning, and not have to worry about eating here at home before we show up. So that was breakfast. I do not film at church just because I'm uncomfortable doing that with everybody else there. But that was breakfast. Lunch is in process right now. Sarah's heating up some stuff. I'm watching a video. I'm editing a video right now. We're trying to squeeze a whole bunch of stuff in here before we have to hit the road again. So as soon as lunch is ready, I think, Sarah, you said it's kind of going to be ready in spurts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might video in spurts. When stuff gets done and people start to eat, we'll video. And
well, I think I have everything shuffled at this point, so I think everything is
you
set
think
up.
I can show everybody?
I think this
Okay.
is everything.
I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you what is heated up for lunch. Okay, so leftovers for a really quick lunch here. It's a hodgepodge. There's just a little bit of everything. There are some, these were potatoes that were cooked in the Instant Pot, and those have just been reheated. And there's, butter and some homemade sour cream and cheese and all that stuff for loaded potatoes. So that's an option. Then these are some whole wheat spaghetti noodles here. Last night for supper, the camera's steaming up there, I had made, this was a Trim Healthy Mama recipe, crock pot recipe that I did for the first time. I think it was called balsamic chicken. It was just chicken breast in the crock pot with some diced tomatoes and onions and balsamic vinegar and some Italian spices. And so what we did last night is the options were either the whole wheat spaghetti or some lentil chickpea rice. There's just a little bit of that left over with this covering it. And then mozzarella cheese or Parmesan cheese sprinkled on top of that. Here's the rest of the roasted potatoes that were left over from Anna's birthday. And in addition to that, there is some 7-layer salad left over as well. And then some guacamole and chips. It's just a hodgepodge of stuff. Oh, a tiny little bit of cheese quesadillas there as well. So we'll probably pull out some salsa. We still need to get out the butter and sour cream and stuff for the potatoes. There's some turkey bacon as well that can be piled on top of that. So this is just what we are going to eat real quick. This is my plate here. I'm actually going to take my plate. Oh no, I got the whole wheat. Oh, is this the...
That's the hearts of palm.
Okay, this is hearts of palm noodles that she has put on there for me because I can't have the whole wheat spaghetti noodles. These are hearts of palm spaghetti noodles there with some 7-layer salad. I'm going to go finish editing a video while everybody else gets their plates and eats. Shawn's getting coolers and things ready for us to hit the road. And so the plan is I will be back and show you our supper whenever we have supper not at home. Okay, so it's kind of supper time now. This is why we had to bring stuff along and hurry up and rush out of the house after church today at lunchtime. So I'm going to try to do this with the other hand. We brought some beef sticks. Let me show you guys some of these beef sticks. Do you want to be on there too? Say hi, everybody. Hi, YouTube people. So I brought those. And then there's some regular Sam's Club beef sticks, and we put some cheese down in there. Shawn put some cheese down in there. So that is our quick, I have a protein shake in the van as well. So that is our quick supper. And then if you can see, there's a line of people over here, and there's all kinds of cookies, and there's coffee and all kinds of fun stuff. So the reason we came here is because my nieces and nephew, and even Sarah was a special guest. They did a musical performance at their church, and Sarah played banjo in one of the songs there. So we've got a talented group of grandchildren in this family. So I do have some people here that I would like to visit with, and we're gonna sit, we're gonna have our little protein, and then we're gonna visit, we're gonna hang out. You get to hang out with Rebekah, right? No? No, she's not going to. I don't believe that. So you're playing. I'm playing with her. So that's what we're going to go do. I don't know if I'll be able to film any more this evening, but if nothing else, I'll see you all tomorrow morning at breakfast. We'll just see what happens. Can you see yourself? Yeah, what do you look like? Show them your blue tongue. Yeah, lollipops. Yay. There we go.
I want to see it now.
You wanted to see it? Okay, so we're sitting here and we have some good stuff. This is supposedly sugar-free. Yeah, they say it's sugar-free.
I've had it before.
And it was good?
It is.
Okay, good deal. Oh, you're even doing the sugar-free. Can I show you on camera? Maybe? I can edit it out if you don't want to be on there.
I ain't very good.
This is my pretty mama. Am I not supposed to say that? Okay, are you ready to eat? Daddy got you some good stuff. I don't know which one's yours though. We'll have to ask Daddy which one is yours. Okay, this is why we brought protein. I'll show you all the goodies that we've got over here. So they've got chocolate chip cookies and snickerdoodles and some peanut butter cookies and brownies. Those brownies are almost gone. Oh my, ooey gooey butter cake. This is what if I weren't sugar free, I'd be eating that. Apple pie cupcakes, aren't they gorgeous? My sister, she makes beautiful, beautiful food. Strawberry shortcake cupcakes, sugar-free strawberry cake, and a gluten-free banana cake, plus fruit. Awesome, awesome. And then all the coffees, and water, and lemonade, and all that good stuff. All right, guys, it is a new day. We got home. It was after midnight last night when we finally pulled in the driveway. Andrew and Anna are at grandma camp, so they are not here. So it is changing up, just having 2 fewer mouths to feed. It's changing up how we're doing meals. So Sam is cleaning up stuff from breakfast. Meals for kids is now in the skillet and done. I'm gonna have to make something up separate for me. I'll show you down here. Plans are changing again today too. Those 4 big bags there are full of sweet corn. So after breakfast this morning, we are going to be processing sweet corn. But I will flip the camera around here in just a minute and show you what they are having for breakfast. David, did you have a late night? Stayed up late with cousins and grandma and pawpaw and everybody else. So little girls, they got their morning jobs done. Got rabbits taken care of and everything like that. There's some extra jobs that have to be divided up. The Andrew jobs and the Anna jobs are getting divided up by everybody. Okay, so I have no idea how much corn we have in here, but it's a lot. My brother grows a whole bunch of sweet corn every year, and so we've got, I usually get a year's worth. But he had some extra available this year, so I took some extra. So we are well stocked on corn. We just have to process it today. We'll be shucking it outside and cleaning it up and putting it in freezer bags. Grandma sent home a pretty cake because Rebekah got very excited over the sprinkle cake. So there is that. The breakfast for kids, this is just a put it all together. Potato, egg, turkey bacon, and cheese scramble. We still had some of the baked potatoes left over that really just needed to be used up. So peeled those, diced them up, cooked them in some turkey bacon up in some butter, added scrambled eggs, salt and pepper, and then put some grated cheese on top. So that's what children are having for breakfast this morning. And I got into a piece of my sugar-free carrot cake while I was cooking this up. So now I need to get me some veggies and some eggs pulled together, and I'll come back and I'll show you my breakfast here in a little bit. Here is my breakfast plate. So they are over at the table chowing down on their breakfast. What I ended up doing is I put some butter in a skillet, added some these are some baby Bella mushrooms in there with some tomatoes and sauteed them up. Added some chicken eggs and salt and pepper and just scrambled that all up together. And I had some more of the leftover bacon, so this is the turkey bacon. And then we had some guacamole, and I'm going to use it kind of as a dip with the cucumbers from our garden. I did end up adding cucumbers as well for the children's plates too. So they are having cucumbers with their potato, egg, bacon, cheesy scramble thing. So, all right, guys, I will see you all back at lunchtime, and we will figure out what we're going to eat for that meal. So it is lunchtime. Corn processing is going on still. Some corn's already in the freezer, and so we've just got several things in process. It is all shucked and not cleaned up yet, but it is all shucked. So this is where we stand on corn at this point. It's corn processing day, but lunch is ready, and we are having, it's called cowboy grub. So this is a Trim Healthy Mama recipe. I'll show you the cookbook here in just a second. I have made some adaptations to it. It does call for some corn and some rice in there, which I am omitting. I am about to overflow the skillet here. And so instead of the rice and the corn, I added in extra pinto beans. So just some healthy carbs in here, but not so much that my body can't handle that blood sugar spike. So here's the recipe for cowboy grub. It is on page 59 of the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. So that is what we are doing. I'm not going to eat. I'm going to go get ready. I have a lymph drainage massage to do this afternoon, so I'm going to go get ready for that. And then maybe whenever I get back, I can have some leftovers here. They won't eat it all up. I don't think they'll eat it all up. I think we will have some leftovers. So I'll have a bit whenever I get back home from that. Otherwise, I will see you guys back at supper time. So it is supper time and it feels a little weird here. This is a separate recipe from what I showed you guys at lunch today. It's the first time ever making it, and I did not realize just how much it resembles cowboy grub. It looks like we're eating the exact same thing, but we're not. So this recipe is called Quinoa Goes Cajun, and it is also from the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. And again, this one it's low on fat, but it has the healthy carbs in there with beans and some quinoa. So this is what we're having. It's not the same thing, but I think it will be tasty. There is cucumbers. We're getting lots of cucumbers in from the garden, so those are available. Corn is all done. My counters are cleared off, and we have a lot of corn in the freezer now. Butter got made today. And then for dessert, they still have more of the grandma cake that they can enjoy. So we're gonna go ahead and eat. My little family of 7 that's here, since I'm missing 2 children. But we will be back tomorrow morning. I'll show you guys what is for breakfast then. Good morning, guys. It is a new day, so it's looking kind of cloudy. I'm wondering if it's going to rain, if that's going to mess up my laundry, hanging it up out on the clothesline stuff. I've still got Abigail and Rebekah are still asleep, but I took some time and went outside and just did walking around the property here to get some extra steps in. So I don't know, probably a mess, but breakfast is ready. Breakfast is ready for the people that aren't watching their blood sugar, at least. So I will flip the camera around. I will show you guys what they are having for breakfast this morning. I haven't even thought about what I'm making for myself yet. Probably eggs. That's probably it. So I'll turn it around and show you guys breakfast. Here is the setup for breakfast today. So they are all having oats. These were started last night. It's a soaked overnight oatmeal. Let's see. And then blackberries were added this morning. These are blackberries from our property that have been picked recently. So it's a nice thick oatmeal. And to that, they can pick and choose what they want to add to it. There is the fresh daisy butter. This was made from our cow Daisy, and it was just churned yesterday. There's also cinnamon that can be added to it, maple syrup, and I'll pull out a jar of cream as well in case somebody wants to add some cream, some from Daisy the cow, to their bowl as well. So I've only got some bigger kids. You know, some are missing. They're at grandma camp, and others are doing jobs still. And the 2 youngest are still in bed, so the house is pretty quiet. I think I'll go ahead and get started on my breakfast. And I'm back to show you guys the mama breakfast, but I thought I'd show you real quick. This was the harvest this morning from the garden. Still lots of beautiful blackberries. These are Chinese long beans that we use in stir fry. 1 little cherry tomato and some cucumbers. And we don't have yesterday's stuff processed yet, but okra did come in yesterday too, the start of the okra. So this is what my plate is looking like. I just sauteed up some mushrooms, tomatoes, spinach, and green onion with my scrambled eggs. And then there's some turkey bacon with half a plate of veggies. So I'm gonna sit down and eat my breakfast. Abigail and Rebekah are awake now. They woke up while I was cooking up my eggs. So we're gonna get our day started. We'll get some cleanup done and then get going on school for the day. And it is lunchtime, so we are still working at school. Did not get finished with it yet because I had to take some school time and use it. This is supper, so I'll show you that later, but I had to get that thrown together. Lunch today is clean out the fridge, and since there's fewer of us, it does not take as much food to feed everybody. So for the leftovers, we do have the cowboy grub left over from lunch yesterday, and then that Cajun quinoa from supper last night. This is all that was left over of it, so that has been reheated, along with some of the roasted potatoes there from Anna's birthday supper. There's a little bit of biscuits and gravy from Anna's birthday breakfast, so that'll be wiped out. And then we did have some of the whole wheat spaghetti noodles still in the fridge, but none of the sauce stuff to go on them. So Sarah whipped up this, it's a cream made out of our milk, just a sauce with some basil. I don't know, can you see the purple basil in there from the garden? She went out to the garden and picked that, and then a little bit of canned chicken thrown in there as well. So we will pull the Parmesan shaky cheese out for that, and we will just eat real quick and then get back to school again. Because you almost sneezed. Because we're trying to actually get double the schoolwork done today, because what happens tomorrow for you? Bye-bye. It's her turn at grandma camp with the others. So we're trying to double up on school while we got a chance. But all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and eat, and I will see you guys back at supper time. And it is supper time. So supper was made in the crock pot earlier today, and it is a soup. So it's a bean, bacon, and butternut squash soup. So just a tiny bit of fat in here, but some healthy carbs with the beans and stuff there. So there is that. Sam's working on some dishes cleanup for us here. I've got some crackers set out, both the grain-free kind and regular saltines. I'd mentioned in the Q&A video before that I'm going to stop keeping these in stock in the house, just because the whole family likes these, and I'm just trying to simplify my pantry inventory. So we like these too, but it's just one less thing that I do have to shop for and keep stocked up on. So the recipe for this is my first time making the soup, and it's in the Trim Healthy Table cookbook. And I will say I've already tasted it, and it does taste really good, but I don't know if I will make it again, just because, I don't know, it was a little, I don't know, extra steps here. So I put the beans and the squash and everything in here earlier today, and I had to get the blender out this evening and fish out the hunks of onion and the cauliflower florets, and supposed to put half of the beans, the Great Northern beans, in there and blend it all up with some broth. And it was kind of tedious to not get the bacon and not get the butternut squash, but only get the pieces that should be blended up, and I didn't like that part. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll make this again or not, but I mean, it's good. It's good, and we will enjoy having it tonight. Over here, Sarah's making up some sugar-free cupcakes as well. These last in the refrigerator, and this helps me if I start getting a craving for something. I have a, I'm gonna say, sweet treat there that isn't gonna raise my blood sugar up. So she's going to icing those this evening as well. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to eat. So, and then we'll shut it down, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is another day. So all the farm chores have already been done for the morning time. Daisy's been milked and all that good stuff. There we go. You could just see like a random arm coming out of my head, Sarah, with you behind me there. It looked strange. She's putting some stuff away because breakfast has been put together. Abigail is back there working on a birthday card for Pawpaw, aren't you? Uh-huh. Yeah. So, we are finishing up outside. I did my walk this morning. I'm getting to where I'm kind of enjoying it. It throws off my schedule. I'm a person, I like routine, so going off routine and doing something different is going to take me a little bit to get used to it. But I did a good 20-minute walk outside this morning. Got a good 2,000 steps in right off the bat, and then we go from there with laundry and all the other stuff. So breakfast is ready to go here behind me. I'm going to flip the camera around and I will show you guys what we're doing today. Breakfast this morning is yogurt. So this is homemade yogurt that we make from the milk that we get from Daisy, our Jersey cow. So we've got that, and there's some granola in there. Sarah's already put it away. That's what she was doing back behind me there. This is homemade granola. And we have a video on her making up the granola, so I'll link that in the description box so you can see how we do it. That's what we're doing for cereal now instead of buying boxed cereal. And then some frozen and fresh berries. So there's some frozen cherries and strawberries. There's some fresh blackberries in this one because we are getting here. This is today's harvest here of the blackberries. So there's quite a few in there, and then some pecans also. Pecans are available as well for a crunch, and it's sweetened with honey. So typically last minute you get the spoon, take a big spoonful of honey there, and then put it in the bowl and stir it all up. So that's breakfast today. We're gonna eat, and then we're gonna get going on doing the next thing. Today's a busy day. Today is a runaround day. Children are going to get swapped out at Grandma and Pawpaw's house. So this crew will get to go and spend time there with them. And I'm doing my once a month grocery stock up. So big runaround day. I will see you guys back at lunchtime. And lunch is heated up. So it is just clean out the fridge. This is more of the spaghetti with the cream sauce and chicken from yesterday. A tiny bit of the roasted potatoes here heated up. And then this is the soup from last night, that butternut, bean, and bacon soup there as well. So it is raining outside, which is good. Are you being silly? We've also chopped up some cucumbers from the garden to go along with it as well. The Parmesan cheese is out for the spaghetti stuff, and we are getting ready to have children go to Grandma and Pawpaw's house. So I'm gonna eat lunch and then head that way. Are you still working on, is that Pawpaw stuff?
I'm coloring it. Oh,
you're coloring the card now. Okay. That's what she is working on there. And then other children will come home. That's cute. He's gonna love it. So, all right, and then I'm gonna head out and do the once a month grocery stock up. I think supper is going to be very, very strange this evening. So I will come back and I will film some more at supper time. And it is supper time. And look who's back. They decided to come back home again. But you had fun at Grandma and Pawpaw's house, didn't you? Yeah. But you missed your mama a whole bunch. Yes, you did. Yeah. Okay, supper time. So I went and did my once a month grocery stock up. Here's just some of it. We just bring stuff in and you plunk it down. Not all of this is for us. If you watched our once a month stock up, you'll see some of this is for Vacation Bible School. So not all of that is staying with our family. But since I was in town for several hours shopping, what I did for supper tonight is I just picked up a rotisserie chicken. So And since there are only 5 of us here eating tonight, 1 should be plenty. Usually I get 2. So we will have that. I picked up a little tiny container of potato salad because only a couple will eat the potato salad there, not many. And then a bunch of veggies and some cheese. So this will be our supper tonight. I did pull out the salad greens and spinach. If anyone wanted to make a big salad or something, that's an option as well. But we're gonna eat. I have a health update video to post tonight, and then I will start getting my pricing and stuff ready for the once a month grocery stock up video that I will film tomorrow. So it's still a busy evening. There's still animal chores to do, but we will eat and then we will get going from there. And it is breakfast time. So we have a busy day. Lots of things to do today. Places to go, friends to see, busy day. But, oh, I hear the washing machine going off now too. So I've got the first load of laundry that's not hung up yet. Second load just finished in the washing machine. And then I have a third load because these guys came back with dirty clothes from Grandma's house. So, okay, breakfast. So they are having an oatmeal bake. This is just the leftover blueberry oats from a couple days ago that the other kids had when Andrew and Anna were at Grandma Camp. And so I took that, added some eggs, some cinnamon, and what else did I put in there? Milk. And what?
Maple syrup.
Yeah, maple syrup and some vanilla. I put some vanilla extract, which I'm out of. I've got more. I just need to restart this batch here since it is emptied out. And baked it in the oven until the eggs looked cooked. So at this point, they can put it in bowls, and if they think it needs more cinnamon or more maple syrup, or I pulled out some cream also, they can doctor it up however they want it to where it's yummy. So that is for them. This is mine. So this is some yellow squash and some zucchini sauteed, just pea pods. The tomatoes here, the little cherry tomatoes, are from our garden, so they are delicious. I sauteed up some mushrooms and spinach and then cooked that up just with some of our chicken eggs, salt and pepper, and so that's all that is. So I'm going to have that, and to get some extra protein there, because that's not the 30 to 40 grams that I'm supposed to have per meal. I did make up a Trim Healthy Mama. They call it a chocolate milk. There's no milk in this whatsoever. There's no dairy. It's just water, protein powder, cocoa powder, all that kind of stuff. But it gives me another, 11 or 12 grams of protein in this here. So it's a quick, easy to do in the blender, and it adds, so I'm not having to eat, 5 and 6 eggs for breakfast in the morning. We are going to go ahead and get going with our day. We're going to eat. We're going to finish up chores. We're going to go see our friends. And then I'm going to film a video this afternoon. So we will just get doing the next right thing. And I will see you guys at lunchtime. Okay, so it is, well, I say it's lunchtime. It's past lunchtime. We stayed longer with friends than what we had originally planned to do, so we are eating quick now. Andrew grabbed a bowl of cereal as soon as we came in, so he is eating this, but that's not all you're eating for lunch, right?
I have oats right now.
You have what?
Oatmeal.
You got some more of the oats?
Yeah, the baked oats.
Some more of the oats from breakfast are over there, and I got some of the whole grain spaghetti noodles with chicken and the white sauce there, and spaghetti. I'm working on water glassing more eggs again, so that's what that is for. This is part of the project we were doing with friends today. I still have not filmed yet. That's on the to-do list for this afternoon. I am in the process of making up some big salads for lunch with some chicken. So I will bring you back whenever I have a salad made up. But we're just heating up. We've got some pea pods there, some more of the oats from this morning, and the spaghetti stuff heating up on the stove. So everybody can kind of just grab something, and we'll probably have a late supper then tonight too, since we're eating a late lunch. it's thrown everything off, but it's okay. We had a good time. And here is my lunchtime salad. So I'm trying to think, what all did I put in here? So there's some spinach and some spring mix greens, a little bit of romaine lettuce, and tomatoes, cucumbers from the garden, avocado, mushroom, red onion, some canned chicken breast, cheddar cheese, hemp seeds, and then some crumbled up of these Parmesan crisps. Since I can't do croutons, this gives a crunch to the salad that I really like. And I think that's it. I think that's what's on there. And then for dressing, just olive oil, red wine vinegar, and salt and pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat and then try to get things going on this once a month grocery shopping haul so I can have that video ready for tomorrow. So it is supper time. I am in the middle of getting this meat divided up for the freezer, but we're gonna pause on that and film this for you guys so people can start eating. So, okay, let me show you the recipe first. This is the recipe here. It is from the Trim Healthy Table cookbook. It is my first time making it. Egg roll in a bowl, part 2. And we love egg roll in a bowl, the original one, but this one has a little bit of difference to it, and honestly, it was faster to make. So I am liking this. It does call for some riced vegetables right there. Focus. And I replaced the riced vegetables with some finely shredded cabbage because I had just gotten some on markdown at Kroger. So this is what it looks like. So instead of the riced cauliflower, we're doing the cabbage and the ground beef and some garlic and toasted sesame oil, coconut aminos, salt, pepper, ginger powder, chili pepper, or the little red pepper flakes. And then at the end, I went outside and got some green onions and chopped them up with the handy dandy herb scissors here. And these are in the Amazon storefront. If this is something you would be interested in adding to your kitchen, I use them all the time. They are so handy. You chop it up there, and then I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. You take this little piece and you can put it between the blades and scrape out any pieces of the herb that are stuck in there. So very easy to use, and it goes in the dishwasher and all that good stuff. So we are going to make up some plates with this on it here. And earlier today, before we left to see friends, I had made up this cucumber tomato salad, so it's been sitting in the fridge all day. I love this for summertime because it is super, super easy. It's just cucumbers, tomatoes, some red onion, and salt. That's it. And over the course of several hours, as it sits in the fridge, the flavors will meld together. That salt will pull out some of the juices there in everything, and just very easy, very tasty. And then I have some pea pods that need to be used up. So since it is just the 5 of us eating tonight, since everybody else is at grandma camp, this will be sufficient. And I guess I will just see you guys in the morning at breakfast. Good morning, guys. It is a new day. So still, I have more than half the children at grandma camp. Just Sam, Andrew, and Anna are home with us now. So it's oddly quiet. It's crazy. I know. There's a lot less chaos, but there's also a lot less productivity as well. It's just slower and blah-er, if that makes sense. Don't you think, Anna? It's just kind of, it's slower and I don't know. It's weird. But I have breakfast almost ready. I'm going to flip the camera around. I'll show you guys what we're doing for breakfast for our wee little family. I already did my walking this morning. I'm at over 4,000 steps already. Daisy's been milked. All the outside chores are done. Lunch is packed for today. Anna took care of that this morning because we are going to see some homeschool friends today, and we're taking our lunch with us. So I'll show you what we're doing for lunch too. I'll do that later, but we'll go ahead, we'll flip the camera around and show you guys our yummy, yummy breakfast. So, well, I say breakfast is almost ready. So the eggs and everything are cooked. This is what we call veggie eggs. And basically it's just we take veggies that we have available that need to be used up, and we saute them before adding eggs to it. So the veggies I used this morning were some yellow squash, zucchini, a green onion, and a Roma tomato in here. Sauteed those up, added the chicken eggs, salt and pepper, scrambled it up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this mozzarella cheese. This was shredded up and then ended up not being used. So I want to go ahead and use it before it goes moldy. So I'm going to put that on top and then put some more green onions just from outside in the garden on top there as well. I'll go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll show you guys what it ends up looking like completed. And the noise in the background is my coffee heating back up again. Okay, yeah, and for those of you wondering, when you watched my Q&A video, I am back to drinking coffee again. I did make only 2 cups for today, and I'm doing half decaf, half regular, and then putting a lot of the daisy cream and my English toffee stevia in there. So I'm enjoying that, and I'm not, I guess, going through withdrawal like I was before. But here it is with the cheese melted and the green onion tops. Again, I just use the handy dandy herb scissors there. It makes it super quick, and we're ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get some food on plates. Andrew just walked in from outside. He's already been weed eating this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and get the little family fed. Yay. Okay, you getting ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, we are getting ready to leave. Anna made up our lunches today to take with us, so I'm going to show you what she packed up. We have these beef sticks here from Rural King that Anna and Andrew are going to eat on. They have some corn syrup in them that I don't need to be having, but I can have these from Sam's Club. So threw some of those in for some protein. They have some Lara bars in here, just some different types of Lara bars, and some little candy snacks in there as well. I think Anna picked up a little bag of chippies, so that's for you, huh? Yeah. And then she sliced up and cleaned up all of our veggies and stuff today. So we're taking these. The cucumbers are from our garden. She sliced up some cheese off the block of cheddar, and then some peanuts are going with us too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go see some friends at a church and visit with them for a bit. And I don't know when we're coming home, but so those staying home have leftovers to eat, and all of that stuff will just be food that you've already seen on video, but they're going to eat up leftovers. I will be back at supper time. I don't know what time we'll be back home, but it'll be before supper time, and we're going to have a neat new dish, and I hope it turns out, but we'll see. I'll see you guys back here later. And we are back home, and it is supper time. So tried a new recipe for the very first time. It is a Trim Healthy Mama recipe. It kind of looks like the picture. So this one is called Blackened Fish Tacos in a Bowl. And if you watched my once a month grocery haul video, this is the recipe that called for the tilapia fish, and I replaced it with Pacific whiting, frozen fillets from Walmart. So it has that in there with some peppers and onions and black beans and cilantro and just all kinds of goodness. I've already tasted it, and it is delicious. So really looking forward to this. Okay, so we have this. Basically, it's supposed to be a fish taco but without the taco. It's a lower carb. It does have carbs in it because of the black beans, but not like a taco shell kind of carbs. So in addition to that, I've made up some side salads, and I did go ahead and add avocado to the salads there because we kind of have a, you know, Mexican food kind of theme going on here. But it's just the spring mix, avocado, tomato, red onion, and some cheddar cheese on there. And then I have the different dressings out. I'll just probably do red wine vinegar on mine, but the rest of the family can pick what they want on theirs. So last minute stuff is getting done outside. It has been rumbling, thundering, but I don't know if it's actually going to rain on us or go around us. We will see. We are going to go ahead and eat, and we are going to shut it down because we had a productive day today and a fun day, and everybody's tired. So tomorrow we have a big day planned. I will take you guys along with us, show you all the food and all that stuff on our big day. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is a new day. Today is a busy day, so we are getting started. I've already had my walk-in this morning. Daisy has been milked, milk has been processed, all that stuff's done. Animals have been taken care of, and some have already eaten breakfast, but I still have breakfast to show you guys. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll show you what some had, and then I'll show you what I am having and Anna is having for breakfast this morning. So let's just see what we got. Some chose to have cereal for breakfast. So this is still part of the stockpile of boxed cereal that I have accumulated over time. I'm not resupplying this. I'm not buying any more boxed cereal, but they're using up the stuff that is still on the shelf. As far as what we're having, Anna chose to have a little bit of yogurt with her berries this morning. I told her that, and she said, I like berries. So yes, Anna likes berries. She likes berries with her yogurt. There is yogurt underneath there with some granola, homemade granola in there too. The link for the homemade granola will be in the description box below. And I don't remember, have I done a video on homemade yogurt? I don't know if I have. If I have, I'll put that link in there too. But this is yogurt that we make up from Daisy, our cow. This is butter that we make up from Daisy, the cow. So here is my breakfast, about half veggies and half protein there. So I've got some of our chicken eggs. I sauteed up a mushroom, tomatoes, onion, actually an onion from my herb garden. So a homegrown onion, and what else did I have in there? Spinach. And sauteed all that up with some chicken eggs. This is some sauteed zucchini and yellow squash, plus some pea pods and cucumbers from the garden. So that's my breakfast. We are going to go ahead and eat, and then we have some food prep to do today because we have an awesome family reunion to go to today. And I'm going to take you guys, I'm going to take the camera along, and we're going to see aunts and uncles and cousins and have all kinds of good fun times with lots of good food. So after we get done eating, Anna and I are going to get to work in the kitchen. So it is lunchtime. I'm almost finished up making the food for the family reunion. I'm making the pasta house. It's a copycat recipe from the salad that is served at pasta house restaurants. So basically it is just some iceberg lettuce and romaine hearts. I've got 3 romaine hearts in here, and then some finely diced or sliced red onion. Then there's a can of the artichoke hearts, and I do chop these up somewhat and put those in there, as well as some Parmesan cheese grated up. So I put that in there as well. So yeah, the 2 lettuces, the artichoke hearts, cheese, and the red onion, and then I make a dressing of half extra virgin olive oil and half red wine vinegar with salt and pepper. And you pour all the dressing on the salad and plunk it down on the table, and everybody just grabs the tongs and gets their salad. And it's a very easy thing to take to a big meal with a lot of people. So I have a dessert made up already as well. That's a sugar-free dessert, and I have Brussels sprouts in the oven. But for lunch today is where we're rationing out leftovers at this point. So this is some of the leftover Pacific whiting fish dinner that we had last night, as well as the cucumber tomato salad, and then some of the veggies that we took whenever we were working with friends yesterday. So this is lunch. We're going to eat real quick, finish up the food prep here that needs to be done, and then we are going to hit the road, and I'll show you all the good food we're eating once we get to the family reunion. Okay, we are getting ready to head out for the family reunion here, just cleaning up stuff. And I'm going to show you real quick the food that we are taking. So this is what that Pasta House copycat salad ended up looking like. And then, of course, we'll shuffle everything up together even more whenever we're there. I'll put this dressing on it right before we get ready to eat. Like I said earlier, this is half red wine vinegar, half extra virgin olive oil, and then salt and pepper. And then you just kind of shake it all up, and that's what it looks like. And I'll put that on the salad right before we eat. Then the roasted Brussels sprouts, that's what they are looking like. That ends up being 5 bags of the Aldi frozen Brussels sprouts there. And then the sugar-free dessert that I made here, it was puffy earlier. As it cools, it sinks down and becomes more like a fudge, which is why this recipe here is titled Brownie Fudge. And you can see I wrote down earlier when we made it before, it is decadent, which is lovely. So it's a little bit, jiggly whenever it comes out of the oven. And it's just very, very moist, super delicious. The cookbook that it's in is the Trim Healthy Table cookbook from the Trim Healthy Mamas. So I will not be tempted by the other beautiful desserts that are there so long as I have something like this that I am allowed to have. So, okay, we are going to load up and we are going to go and we are going to have a good rest of the day. Guys, I messed up. I went to the reunion and I totally forgot to film the food. So I was visiting with aunts and uncles and cousins and all that good stuff, which is what a family reunion is there for, but I promised you guys that I was going to film the food that we ate. And I totally forgot. I did film some of Rebekah playing on the little water slide, the blow-up water slide that Grandma had there for them, and I took some video of the wagon ride around the lake and everything while we were there, so I might add some of those in. I haven't even looked at the videos yet to see if they turned out decent or not, but if they did turn out okay, maybe I'll add some of those in to compensate. It's an I'm sorry for not filming the food. So let me think, what all did we have? The main meal was like kettle beef. Do you guys do kettle beef? It's basically a roast beef with gravy. It's been a family favorite. My grandma, who passed, she passed while I was pregnant with David. So 14 years ago, that was her specialty. She made kettle beef. So we had that and chicken and dressing, which was also a grandma specialty too. Let me see, what else was it? There was mashed potatoes, corn, like from the farm garden corn, cut off the cob corn. There were fried sweet potato chunks. There was, oh my goodness, what all else was there? What do you remember there being to eat at the reunion yesterday?
Mashed potatoes.
I already said mashed potatoes. Brussels sprouts, because that's what I took. Oh my gosh, I had homemade bread. Like a laundry basket size full of slices of homemade bread. that Aunt Helen made up, and all kinds of salads. So there was my Pasta House copycat salad, there was a pea salad, there was all kinds of layered salads. Sliced garden tomatoes were there. There was a veggie tray with broccoli and celery and baby carrots. And then the desserts, I can't even tell you how many desserts there were. There were a whole bunch of desserts and plenty of leftovers. So there was a lot of food. And I'm sorry I didn't show it to you guys. Is it coming down?
Yeah.
I need to get it to blow back up. Yeah.
If you have a hat, put it behind your back for it to not get wet.
Are we going in the water?
Oh, it's so bumpy. Mosquito flare. Ah, it's so shaky. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, there's another one behind them too. Real quickly before we wrap it up, I'm going to show you guys. I have, let's see, I have 1, 2. Oh, here's some boys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 children back home again. We got everybody back. Did you have fun at Grandma and Papa's?
Yeah.
Yeah, super fun time. So, all right, we have Bibles and everything laying out. We're going to get ready to head on to church. All right, guys, I am afraid that is going to have to be it for today's video, though. So, normally I would try to compensate for my mess up by filming today and just throwing an extra day's worth of food in there. However, today is a busy day, and for most of the day, I'm not going to be home, but I have to get Samuel starting to edit this video in order for it to be done for Monday morning when you guys are used to getting videos from our family. So the plan for today is we're going to go to church this morning and we're going to eat breakfast at church. I'm not even sure what's going to be served yet, but it's usually something with eggs and a breakfast meat. They serve both pork and turkey or chicken breakfast meats there as well. So that's what I will have while the others do the more carby things. For lunch today, we are staying afterwards to help do things with friends again, just like we did earlier this week. And we're taking the same lunch that's it's already packed up this morning with the beef sticks and the cheese slices and the veggies and the Lara bars and little chocolate treats and stuff like that. This evening then I have to leave church and go straight to get another lymph drainage massage today. And then when I come home with greasy hair and everything going on, then my plan is to make the pesto salmon for supper tonight. And I'm not sure on the sides. We may do corn on the cob or something like that. So that's the plan. Sorry I don't have it more together. If you did enjoy the video, thumbs up, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. Double check that you are subscribed, and then share our family's channel with others. Tell them about Ozark Family Homestead so our channel can grow. Love you all and appreciate you hanging out with us this week. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family Homestead.